Hello, guys. Nice crowd. I want to start up with one question. How many of you have ever used YouTube? Huh? A few. Do you have internet here? Okay. Today I'm going to talk about an amazing project that we're doing. And since you're all familiar with, majority of you, the ones that have internet, you're familiar with video platforms. I'm going to talk about a revolutionary platform called Viewly that's actually wants to tackle like several problems that ad-based platforms like the one we just mentioned have. So essentially, there is a few problems that are quite apparent with big video platforms. So one is the demonetization, and as you can see, there's like a lot of like ad revenues flowing into the video platform space, and there's quite a huge middleman that's taking a lot of these profits. And you know, for the video creators, the guys who actually create content, it's really they struggle to live out of ad revenues because it's unreliable essentially. Then the second biggest problem is ads. And I don't mean like, from us, from like viewers' perspectives, the ads are just annoying and, we don't like to see those ads like popping up all the time. But from the content creator's point of view, these ads, they create some incentives of the platforms. So these platforms actually are trying to like clickbait viewers away. They're trying to enforce this binge consumption of content, and this is the problems that such that ad-based platforms face. And then the third thing is that the whole infrastructure. I don't know if you know, but essentially YouTube is the biggest technology thing that is out there. The biggest chunk of technology. It's so huge. It has exabytes of data, and I don't know if you've watched a funny video on your mobile phone of kind of like sneezing panda or whatever. It's hugely expensive to actually for YouTube to deliver this content on your phone when you want to see it. And this sort of expensive content delivery is something that the most popular guys on such platforms, they're actually subsidizing the whole long tail of content creators who are unpopular. But of course, these platforms makes these videos available 24/7. Whenever you watch it, you click it, in 1 second you can start watching this video if you have the internet. And so what are we what are we aiming to do about it? Is actually we want to create a platform where you would have much more direct support. With the help of blockchain and smart contracts, we're able to essentially eliminate the middleman part, and these content creators can get much more direct cut of the revenues. We want to be ad-free, so there's no ad. There will be a lot of monetization options, such as upvotes and donations and stuff like that. But there will be no ads, and with doing so, we're kind of like removing the incentives to to create the wrong customer experience. And what we want to do at the end, there's like everybody who has a computer has storage, and usually this computer is connected to the internet, so it has some sort of like broadband capacity. We want to create a global peer-to-peer network where people could essentially, use their computer and just give this storage and this bandwidth to the disposal. And some parts of the videos could be stored there, and people, just like miners in let's say Bitcoin, they would be earning money by just, sharing some of these capacities with us. like I said, we want to create a customer experience where, content creators can design like what sort of experience they want for their viewers. They can include like upvotes. You like a video, you upvote it, and you're essentially giving the content creator, I don't know, 5 cents or something, and this adds up. Or just like a few days ago, I was watching a really nice tutorial, and if it kind of like cleared out a lot of things that I was trying to understand, and if there was an option available, to just give this guy like $5 or something, I would immediately do it. But there are no options like this on existing video platforms. And also, like I said, we don't want to do ads, but of course we want to enable people to do this like sponsored endorsements, where it's kind of like really easy for people to support their creators, or even like some brand, like, I don't know, sports brand, like supporting a guy who's doing the tutorial on how to run properly, or how to do fitness or something like this. And of course, today, with the help of blockchain and smart contracts, all of these problems can be elegantly solved. We are tackling quite a huge problem. Like I mentioned, for example, the top video platform is like the biggest thing there is on the world from the technology point of view. But with blockchain smart contracts, we're trying to solve that. Oh, that's an interesting twist. How are we different? So one thing is we want to create a platform where essentially the content creators can choose what are their monetization options, and they have the freedom. Because if you have like ad-based platform, you're essentially creating what sort of content would prosper the most on this platform. And if we look at like currently popular platforms, the stuff that works there is like some viral videos or very popular content. But for a lot of other content creators that have like, I don't know, maybe like up to 100,000 subscribers, they just cannot make it. And we want to create like a platform where they could basically design the customer experience that they want. They can give like one video like for free, and then they have like a locked channel, and they can have like they can accept donations, they can accept like recurring payments, such as like some sort of patronage where you pledge to just like, I don't know, give a guy like $5 every month to just keep up the good work, so on. We already have like quite a few popular content creators that are like really excited about our platform. From guys that are doing like YouTube video tips, to the guys who are doing technology review, to the guys, to the girls that are doing like Disney cartoon reviews, and like a lot of others. We have a alpha version of a platform where we have over a few thousand videos already. So essentially where we're going is we're having this thing called a token sale. I don't know if you know what this is. I think like a lot of you guys are in a similar position. And next month we're launching like the next version of our demo platform. We're also holding a token sale, and then in the following half of the year we'll be focusing really hard on how to onboard really popular content creators and viewers, and then after that we're building a Viewly CDN network, so content delivery network, and our final goal is to transition to an organizational type that is called DAO, Distributed Autonomous Organization. So, okay, these are like typical terms of the token sale that we're having. So we're starting a pre-sale in February 1st for the bigger contributors, and then we have the pre-sale for the guys who like whitelist early, and the token sale will start on the 22nd. Like quite large proportion of funds we want to use to actually incentivize content creators to come to the platform and start using it. And some of these tokens can go directly to the content creator. The other part of the tokens will go to people, the viewers, and this will be some sort of like promotional tokens that they will be able to give away to their favorite content creators and essentially attracting them to the platform. So the end goal of the whole project is to transition to DAO. It's still some sort of let's say experimental organizational or governance structure, but we want to create like a treasury of whatever tokens will remain unminted at the time, and gradually transition to the DAO structure, which will continue to run the whole project. There's quite a big team already. 3 of us are also here, and we also have like really good team of advisors. To mention maybe the first line, so Charlie Schramm is one of the crypto pioneers. Vasya is COO of Bitstamp, one of the largest exchanges. Bob has been one of the early people in Twitter and Amazon Labs, and is helping with overall marketing strategy. And I really think we have a dream team of advisors that help us in our way. We also have a Telegram community, and I would encourage you, like Simon said just before me. Telegram is kind of like a reflection of how your audience perceives you. If you go to Telegram and you hashtag Viewly at LBW, this is like London Blockchain Week, you will be contacted by our amazing community manager, Tudor, who's also here with me today, and we'll give you 10 promotional Viewly tokens so you can use and spend on the platform. One more thing, I want to invite you, we're having later today a Viewly meetup. So if we are in a hotel here, and if you just go out and take this route, it's going to be in a Lehman Street Tavern. You're all invited. It's after the event. I'll be super happy to see you guys there and to engage. There's also this thing called E18PT. They've told me that in London, if I say these numbers, you will know better like where it is. But but for those of you who are not in London, exit the hotel and to the left. Okay, hope to see you there, and thanks.